Fernando, it's really a pleasure to have you here in Sunresin. So really nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. I see you in a lot of places, in Italy, in Europe, in the States, and right now, finally in China.
So after one full week of staying here in Xi'an in China, what is the impression of Sunresin?
I am impressive, really impressive. I think that the scientists in Sunresin are very, very well trained people, excellent people, very dedicated to the work, and also you have an excellent facilities. I was very close to remove my jacket, to put my light coat, and to start to work. You have an excellent laboratories.
If you want, we can give you a lab coat, a new instrument, and a lot of smart people.
Don't tell me twice.
Fernando, you are here in the headquarters of R&D for Sunresin in Xi'an. So Sunresin is the largest producer of resins for peptide synthesis. So where do you think we have to focus our effort in the future for the benefit of the research and the industrial production of peptides?
It's a good question. Peptides could be prepared by fermentation or by chemical synthesis. But the last peptides in the market, they are non-natural amino acids, they are side chains, just to make them more stable. In that case means to be prepared by chemical synthesis. When I started in peptide synthesis, we thought that maybe it would be possible to prepare a 10 amino acids peptide using solid phase, that is the method of choice. And the solid phase is based in the use of resin. Right now we can prepare 39 amino acids peptide in a resin. Probably the goal is to jump a little bit more and to be able to prepare 50, 60 amino acids peptide just in the resin. And for that we need the best resin in the world, the best quality resin. And this is one of the challenges of Sunresin, to prepare resins that will be able to prepare in solid phase peptides of 50, 60 small proteins. But I will give you an extra homework today. Means we have to think about sustainability. We have to think in green. And for that, we have to reduce the use of solvents, we have to use more green solvents, and for that, we need to have resins compatible with these techniques. And for that, we need resins that maybe doesn't swell so much as the polystyrene, swells slightly less, and resins compatible with another solvents. And if you want a tip, I will give. So, means what is the best solvent? At the end, the best solvent is water. And in that case, I think all of us have to work to try to make peptides in water. For Sunresin, it's 50% of the work, because for that we need new protecting groups and new resins. Protecting groups is not your field, but the resins is your field. In that case, altogether, we have to develop a totally new strategy with protecting groups compatible with water and with resins compatible with water.
That's a good point, and I'm sure that our scientists will address this with your app this year. So it's very good that we can collaborate together, Fernando. And related to this that you mentioned, so you made in these days in Sunresin very good presentation on some new peptides. So wow, so we see that the peptide business is moving to very important blockbuster. So what do you see as a trend for the peptide business in the next years?
I will say then 3 trends. The first one is to continue the work in the peptides in metabolism, in diabetes, obesity, and for that will be large peptides, 30, 40 amino acids with non-natural amino acids, which I change. Maybe there are some with a disulfide bridge. This is one trend. The second will be peptides for cancer. And this will be smaller peptides, cyclic, bicyclic with 2 cycles, but again, the linear sequence should be done using solid phase, using Sunresins. And the third one will be radiopharmaceuticals. And again, small peptides, cyclic peptides, And again, the small peptides will be done or is done using Sunresin, using solid phase peptide synthesis approach.
That's great. So we have to develop resins, linkers, and deliver this to our customers. That's
Exactly.
great. So Fernando, I really want to thank you for coming here to visit us in Xi'an. I hope you got a good impression of the facility and that we can see you soon. Again here to discuss results and collaboration.
For sure, it's a great impression, people, facilities, and I feel part of the Sunresin family, if you allow me to feel part of the Sunresin family. Thank you very much.
Fernando, you are a friend, a good friend, and I hope to work with you for many years. Thank you.
Sunresin, driving the innovation.